What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, coming back to Volbeat. Yes, indeed, Volbeat Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from AB5, and this is actually AB5's prioritized request for the month of August for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, AB5. Hope you enjoy the show. AB5 wanted to see me react to this. It is Volbeat with a tune called Lonely Fields. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second. Yeah, I recognize this song. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Volbeat. No surprise there. And the video has 51,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Lonely Fields. That's all I got. I do have some album work here. It does say Volbeat. I recognize this album cover from that song with the just unbearably long title. Something about the goat. I don't remember the name of that song, and I remember how long it was. That's what I remember, but I do recognize this artwork, so pretty sure we're in the right spot. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Carry the corn in a bag, shiny day. Oh, I love this spot. Those Saturdays out there in the fields with my daddy sings. On the way home, two on the road, bags are up full, the crows are loud. Oh, how I do miss those sunny days and the Volbeat roar. Those lonely fields in the night. Father, what we do. Those lonely fields in the night. Father, what we do. Laying in bed, hearing the cornfield crows like a child would cry. Open the window and see the glow like a spirit deep in the night. On my way out, follow the light, soul in the night, a sign of life. I'm feeling well now as I stroll and I wear a smile.
Love that Phrygian, man. Da 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 da. Root 7, root, flat 2. And stay on that flat 2. Back to the root. I like that. I've always loved Phrygian, though. It's been one of my favorite modes for as long as I can remember. Kind of has an Egyptian feel to it. You know what I mean? I dig it. A lot of my favorite songs, a lot of great songs. The Mad Arab from Merciful Fate's the first one to come to mind. It's got that laid back feel, that triplet feel. And I know how they're pulling it off. They're in 6/8 and they're just laying out on 2 and 5. So it's 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4. Dun 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 dun. It's the easiest way to describe it. I dig it. The 3 against the 4 feel. I love it. I mean, here's the thing though. It's very clearly in that 3. Now, is it 6/8 or 12/8? I don't know. I can't tell there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5. It might be 12/8. It might be. Not 100% sure. You could go either way with it, I guess. But I love that feel, that shuffle feel. I like it. It feels good, sounds good. Kind of got that 50s doo-wop thing going for it. It's got that 50s doo-wop feel, but with a very modern sound. Crunchy guitars, distorted guitars. Love that. It's kind of a calling card of theirs. I think the more I listen to these guys, the more I notice that they really have kind of encapsulated that idea of, let's take the 50s groove, let's take the 50s feel, and we're going to give it a modern sound, like a modern metal sound. I love it. I think that's fantastic. Let's keep going here. Let's see where this goes.
Those lonely fears in the night, Father of what we do. Those lonely fears in the night, Father of what we do.
Kind of has a Halloween vibe to it.
Back to the sunny day, I'll be doing some fine. So clear is the silhouette, reaching out in the night. Holding on to his soul, Father, please don't you go. Together we pick the course, and then I'm going home. Those lonely fears in the night, Father of what we do.
B. Huh. That last one. So B A E D D C sharp G A B. Is that right? Da 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 E D D D sharp G A B. Yeah. That's an interesting chordal progression. That's not a progression you hear too often. I like that. A little different. Sounds good. That finale of landing on that B and ending on that B. Very strong. Yeah. I dig it. I like it. I can absolutely groove to this all day long. How's that going to translate to a squirt, though? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I know I personally enjoyed it, but just because I like it doesn't mean it's going to get a good score. There's no guarantee there. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Volbeat with Lonely Fields. This was a request from AB5, and this was actually AB5's prioritized request for the month of August for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, AB5. Hope you enjoyed the show. Not a lot to talk about. This is pretty cut and dry. A lot more cut and dry than I thought it was going to be. I thought for sure we were going to be here for 15 minutes. Nope, we're going to be under 10. I can guarantee you that. Might, possibly, even shorter. We'll have to wait and see how that goes, but there's no way we're going to go over 10. There's no way. Let's start with the score, and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.1, what does that mean? Well, an 8.1 would translate to a great scale rating because overall, I think this is actually a great song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.1, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. The song grew. The song absolutely grew. There was a great groove established, got that triplet feel going the entire song. Now, I'm sure the song is in some sort of a denomination of 3. Now, I don't know if it's 6/8 or if it's 12/8. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think it's 12/8, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong, and it could be 6/8, and I would not argue it. But it had that triplet feel. Dun 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 dun. 1 3 4. It's a 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1. Skipping 2, skipping 5. That nice shuffle feel felt really good all the way through. I was gonna say something that would be very inappropriate. Never mind. Don't ask me what it was. I'll never tell. The song had a nice galloping feel to it. It felt good, sounded good. The groove on this was actually, I would dare say that the groove was probably the strongest part of the song. But don't get me wrong, the chordal progression they came up with was really nice. I love the use of Phrygian. The root 7, the root, minor 7 root, up to the flat 2. I like that. I've always been a big fan of Phrygian. And on top of that, the ending, that ending they came up with. This is interesting. That ending is got a really unique progression that I'm sitting here racking my brain going, have I ever heard that exact chord progression before? And the honest to God question is, the honest to God answer is, I don't think so. I think that might be the first time I've ever heard that exact chord progression. Root up to the 4 to the 3 to the 3 to the 2 to the 6 to the 7 to the root to resolve and close. I've heard 6, 7 root. I've heard that. I've heard 3 to the 4. I've heard that. I've heard the minor 3 to the minor 2 to the root, but they didn't do that. They went minor 3 to the 2 down to the minor 6 to the minor 7 to the root. I've heard bits and pieces, but I've never heard that all put together. And I gotta say, it sounded better than it does in my head. I'm even now, I'm replaying it in my head from a notational standpoint. Root, to 4 to 3 to 3 to 2 to 6 to 7 to root. Up here, it doesn't compute, but when I listen to it, it sounds amazing. It sounds great. It has a great finality to it, a very strong finality to it. I'm just shocked that I can't, in my head, I can't internalize it, but it makes perfect sense, and it flows well, and it sounds good, despite the fact that I don't know, up here, it's just not computing. But I'll be honest with you, without that ending, we'd probably be about a 7.9, 7.8, 7.9. I'm probably going to an 8.1 because of that ending. They've kept true to their sound, that that 50s doo-wop sound that they've been known to demonstrate time and time again. That doo-wop feel, but with a modern tone, a modern sound. Distorted guitars, heavy, thick, and crunchy. Bass, drums coming through, kicking through the mix. The vocal style even kind of lends itself to that 50s style, but with a much more modern tone. That's kind of their signature calling card. At least that's what I've come to discover with them. Now, granted, I haven't heard everything that they've ever recorded, but from what I have heard, it sounds like their calling card, and they delivered once again. They're very good. They're definitely very good. The songs are never overly complex, but at the same time, they absolutely groove, and they sound nice. So, never had a complaint, at least not with a song like this, anyway. So, in 8.1, yeah, you take all these factors into account, and that's how I'm coming up with that 8.1. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.1, which is a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.